5 Relationship Therapy Techniques to try.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. Someone invaded.
1. Show your appreciation. Understanding what makes your partner feel the most valued is a good start. Because what was once exciting has become ordinary, we may stop showing appreciation in our relationships over time. Perhaps resentments have built up through time, or perhaps we assume our significant other already understands how we feel. People often go out of their way to be even more thoughtful when we notice and appreciate the simple things. This doesn't always necessitate grand gestures, but it may. Recognizing what others do for us might often be enough to warm a connection. In fact, I frequently advise couples to close each day by writing down at least 3 things they are grateful for from that day. 2. Practice listening with a reflective mindset. Although practice does not guarantee perfection, it does aid in the development of skills. People frequently make the mistake of believing that withholding acceptance or affection will cause their partner to change in the ways they desire. While your partner may alter as a result of this, it is unlikely that it will be in ways that you want. One of the most effective ways to improve communication in a relationship is to practice reflective listening. So, what exactly does this entail? A professional couples therapist can lead you through this during your session, but it basically means that you listen to what your partner says and then repeat it back to them in your own words. You can do a simple reflection by simply repeating what was said, possibly paraphrasing a little, or a complicated reflection by inferring a feeling or experience based on what was stated. This has a dual purpose. It confirms what they've stated by ensuring that they've been heard, as well as clearing up any misunderstandings. We're actively listening to what's being said instead of waiting for our turn to speak. 3. Make important conversations a priority. On a similar note, no matter how excellent we are at communication, some conversations are difficult to conduct. As a result, setting aside time to discuss sensitive subjects can be beneficial. For example, maybe your partner wants to have a baby but you're not sure if it's the right time for you to start a family or even if you want children. These are what I call relationship business meetings. This is a circumstance that could quickly devolve into a fight, especially if the topic arises at a time when you're already upset about job, money, or a variety of other issues. Instead, set aside an hour each week to discuss the concept or any other pressing relationship difficulties. Choose a time when you have enough mental and emotional bandwidth to be fully present, and remember that you don't have to discover a solution right now. The goal is to simply start talking when you're both calm and open, perhaps over brunch. You can always organize a follow-up meeting at a later date to allow yourself more time to think about things. Arguments can be condensed into a single episode rather than spilling throughout the relationship throughout the week if you set aside a weekly time to meet. It also gives each partner time and space to reflect on their own experiences and ideas, allowing them to approach the subject more thoughtfully and respectfully of their own and their partner's needs. Bring an issue to your teletherapy session if you're still having trouble figuring out how to solve it. Your couples therapist will be able to provide you with a fresh perspective on your existing dynamic as well as some beneficial insights. 4. Disconnect from your phones. These days, the majority of us spend far too much time on our phones. Because so many helpful things are on our gadgets that we rely on every day, from work emails to grocery delivery apps, we might not even be fully aware of how many hours we spend looking at a screen. However, this may mean we're less present for those we care about. Make time for just the two of you when the phones and iPads are put away. When we're stressed or things don't seem to be going well, it's easy to get distracted, but if we want to enhance our relationships, we need to show up first. 5. Keep in mind to have fun. It's fine if your relationship isn't as spontaneous as it once was, but it's still crucial to remember to have fun. Being in a relationship necessitates a healthy sense of humor. What activities do you enjoy doing as a couple? Do you have similar interests or hobbies? It's all too easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind of bills and housework, so make time to appreciate your time together. What good is it to work so hard if you don't take a break now and then? Remember that pleasure doesn't have to be the large, spontaneous excursions you used to take. It might be as simple as blasting an old song on the drive to soccer practice with your kids or ordering in supper from a restaurant you used to enjoy. When it comes to happiness and enjoyment, it's frequently the smaller, more meaningful occurrences that bring the most happiness. Teletherapy's advantages. Do you want to learn more about teletherapy and why so many people prefer it for couples counseling? To begin, teletherapy makes use of specialized software that is entirely safe and adheres to HIPAA guidelines. Teletherapy is also popular since it eliminates the need for a pair to be in the same location or even to commute in traffic, especially after an argument when one partner may not feel emotional.